People want to say we're bootleg Smart Buster because, like, fucking, we have hoods on and shit. So, we both have hoods
really
on now.
what it is that we're idolizing the Smart Busters and we're representing their fashion style. Because it's unique and different.
There's no fashion style here. It's just hoodies.
That's the point. Because I want to hide my face because I'm ashamed to be a wrestling fan. That was a good transition, wasn't it?
There ain't no hiding your face. I mean, like, I'm hiding like a quarter of my face with my hair, my emo faggot ass hair. But
see, I can't do that with my hair. That's when I get done. I can't do that.
Good shit.
I can't do that.
Good game, dude.
Last night I sat through the worst 4 hours of my life ever. I sat through an additional hour because I watched the pre-show.
Just gotta keep that there.
He's my only support now. This pay-per-view, and I see all of you already talking about how great it was. I don't know what shit you were watching. Honestly, this was the worst pay-per-view of the year. By miles. Not only by a show standpoint, but it shows that Vince truly does not care. He doesn't. He doesn't give a shit that his product's not good. And he's forcing us to watch it. Because we almost have 100 of you scrub-scribers out there who like our shit for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what we're doing at 100 scrub-scribers yet. I would say a Q&A, but what kind of questions would you want to ask us? Are you gay? The answer is yes.
I mean, I have John Cena standing on my knee. What the fuck do you think my answer is?
The answer is friendship is magical. That's the answer.
More like hustle, loyalty, and respect.
Do you know what John Cena idolizes?
What?
Yeah, I don't.
Fuck!
He idolizes falling stars. That's what he idolizes because he buries people. But no. He idolizes the main event. Because John Cena is the main event star. The guy you wait the whole pay-per-view to see. What move did they pull on this pay-per-view?
The biggest draw on Smackdown Live.
What move did they fucking pull? Announced at 5 p.m. My problem with this show started at 5 p.m. It hasn't even started yet, and my problems with the show already came to fruition. John Cena, Dean Ambrose, and AJ Styles, the world title match, is starting the show.
Starts off the show. Well, you see, the thing is that you don't start your WWE title match. You don't start the show off with that because that's the main grand prize there.
That's disrespectful to the champion. That's disrespectful to the title. That's disrespectful for the fans because the fans only bought tickets to see John Cena, and you're having him go first.
Getting this shit over with.
And their excuse is, oh, they didn't want to compete with the debate. Do you know how dumb of an excuse that is? That's saying that Vince knows the rest of his show is shit and nobody's going to watch it, so he's putting the main event on first. That way he's okay with you switching over to watch the debate.
He doesn't bother. He doesn't bother to compete at all.
Imagine if the NFL just said, oh, the debate's running tonight, so we're going to move our Sunday night game to Friday night. No. The NFL still has a game, because guess what? NFL fans are still going to watch, just like wrestling fans are still going to watch. There's not a single wrestling fan on human earth, not a diehard, who decided, I'm not going to watch No Mercy because I want to watch the Hillary and Trump debate on my national television screen and be a good American citizen. Wrestling fans are not good American citizens. Do you know the shit we cheer for? Fucking...
There are people that cheered for Katie Vick.
People cheered for Stone Cold beating up police.
People chant Benoit.
People fucking make Benoit jokes about his death.
And his murder.
How does that make us good citizens? So we can't be good citizens about that. What makes you think we're going to tune in to watch a debate? Good. Trump fucks woman. I don't care. Everyone fucks woman. Woman fuck woman. Charlotte fucks woman. Everyone fucks woman.
Cena fuck woman.
Nobody's gonna watch this damn debate if you're a wrestling fan over the fucking wrestling pay-per-view. So what sense does it make to put the main event on first? Especially because they're not even competing for ratings. They're on the network. Anybody can watch that whenever.
There ain't no ratings. There's the fact that, like, the whole rating situation, okay, there is no excuse for you wanting to compete, for you, like, not wanting to compete with the debate at all, because of the simple fact is that people have the network. So it's not like you're going to compete with the debate at all. Because the people who want to watch wrestling have the network.
This is still
they bought the pay-per-view to watch it.
This is
so
still
it's not like they're going to switch to the debate.
They're not going to. No. That's
so what is your point?
Thing over it. People are paying to see this. People don't pay to see the debate. The debate's on free TV. What the most mind-boggling thing about it all, though, is how they act like this is history-making. They're like, for the first time ever, we're putting the main event on at the beginning of the show. No, that's not history-making. That's you being dumbasses. Because you, yourselves as a company, know that your product fucking sucks. And you know nobody wants to fucking watch it, and they're going to switch over to the debate. And instead of changing anything about it, what you decide to do instead is just put the main event on first, so people can watch what they want to watch, and then go watch the debate. If Vince truly cared about his fans, what he would announce is, the loser of tonight's main event is going to get his dick chopped off. Because then people would fucking watch to see who would lose their fucking penis. But no, instead, it's, we're going to put it on first so you people can watch it. And then the rest of the pay-per-view, we don't give a shit if you watch it or not. That's what it's telling you.
Who was the Japanese dude that died recently?
I don't know. Someone Rey Mysterio killed.
Like, you should basically just, like, honor him by making a match called the Choppy Your Pee-Pee match.
I chop your pee-pee. Who was that guy? It was like in the greatest
I don't know. He died.
Yeah, who cares? I wasn't watching Raw back then. I watched Raw in the Attitude Era, so your problem, not mine.
He wasn't in the Attitude Era.
That door just creepily open. I didn't start watching until like 2003 or 2004.
Oh, well, then you missed the Val Venus era. You know, the best
That's
era.
probably a positive. Let's go into the main event match, though.
No, dude,
the main event
starting
the show.
It was the best era of the Attitude Era, dude.
Val Venus?
Val Venus. That was the best era.
I feel like you're lying to me.
No, I mean, like, basically porn star dude.
Okay, but we're living in the Val Venus era. Do you see what the fuck we do it now? We have Finn Balor stripping to the ring.
After months of not doing it, Ziggler finally shaked his ass in his entrance.
Ziggler shakes his ass to the...
He actually hadn't been doing it for a while now. He kept a good streak of doing that stupid, like, boxer shit before.
He's still such a gay queer, though, because he's like, I'm gonna show off. Show off what? Your fucking chode penis? Nobody wants to fucking see that, you fucking queer. This show is terrible. Okay, let's get into the main event. The main event that started the show, because Vince McMahon cares about his fans. This match was terrible. I don't know what match you were watching. This is the gayest match on human earth. Okay, one, there's no story. It's literally, these two men want title matches, so they're getting it. Two, there's no reason to be invested in any guy. John Cena is the only one to be invested into because he's the only one character. Dean Ambrose is a gay queer who rapes himself with dildo horns every single night and plays with a play doll blow-up doll.
I mean, it literally doesn't make any sense because Dean Ambrose had lost to AJ Styles already. AJ Styles had already claimed the WWE Championship by beating Dean Ambrose. Not only that, it also, John Cena's opportunity for this title, it also came out of left field because
he just came back.
He just came back. So does that automatically mean that Cena deserves a
Here
rematch?
on SmackDown Live, title chances are given. You have to earn them. That's what they told Alexa Bliss last night. We're like, we can't just give titles. You have to earn them. And then they give Cena title shots for no reason.
Cena didn't earn this. Neither did Ambrose. Ambrose already lost.
And then the champion,
Styles.
AJ Styles, is a soccer mom who takes his 4 kids to every single soccer practice every weekend. Wow, what a great champion.
Good old Christian mom.
He's shorter than Dean Ambrose is. That's a problem. So they had a fucking terrible match because nobody fucking cared. If you like this, you're fucking stupid because there was no reason to be invested behind this because there's no story, no characters, no reason to give a shit. And then to add on top of it, they make AJ Styles look like a bitch. So they want this guy to be the top heel champion and they want him to look strong. So what do? First of all, they have him tap out to Dean Ambrose and John Cena, which I think they need to change the rules to where if you tap out to both men in the triple threat match, that man's taken out and they start the triple threat over again with just 2 people.
Yeah.
Because that shows that AJ Styles lost. He loses. He taps out. That's it. It's over. And then add on to the fact, they have to show that AJ Styles can't beat John Cena or Dean Ambrose without having to use a chair. So how does that make Styles look strong? That's not a heel thing. That's I'm a bitch, so I'm going to do this to try to win because I can't win any other way because I'm not a tough guy.
That's just not how you tell heel stories.
Heel stories, Eddie Guerrero told heel stories.
Oh my god.
Eddie Guerrero was a legend at it.
exemplified
Yes.
heel stories.
AJ Styles swinging chairs around and tapping out to John Cena and Dean Ambrose is not a heel story. That's not a he's being a great heel.
The only exception to that was the Dominic story.
Okay, well we don't talk about the Dominic story. Dominic is dead.
Dominic
is dead in my mind.
I'm your puppy. It's so stupid.
I refuse to remember those times, and I don't want to remember them. AJ Styles is a gay queer champion. John Cena is leaving. Dean Ambrose is leaving. So who's he going to face next?
Bless your soul, Eddie Guerrero. We miss you.
We're going to find out next at the end of the video because I already know who he's facing because it's obvious through storytelling and it's the worst opponent ever and you all are going to hate it, but it's the only option left. So, match number 2 was Nikki Bella versus Carmella in a very highly anticipated matchup.
Mella versus Bella.
Everyone gave a shit. It was the greatest match of all time.
Everyone gave a shit. Somehow I feel like you're shitting me.
The crowd was into it. There was Nikki Bella chants and Carmella chants throughout it.
So
Carmella and Nikki Bella showed off offense. Carmella showed that she still hasn't eaten. I think they're banning her from catering. I don't see any other option at this point. Nikki Bella swung her boobs at Carmella and got the win. Because Carmella just fell to the ground because her boobs are bigger than Carmella is. And that was it. Nikki Bella won. And then, of course, all the smarks complained. Carmella got buried. She pinned Nikki Bella 3 times on Smackdown.
The only reason Carmella is known is because of Soft. I think people keep forgetting that.
I don't understand how you can like Carmella. What is there to like about Carmella? What anorexic girl out there goes, I relate to Carmella because I don't eat either. No one does that. No one's a fucking New Yorker walking around in cheetah pants all over New York City. If you are, you're probably a fucking MILF. Nobody gets behind that. And it doesn't work because guess what? Carmella's not a mother. She's a little child. Usos and the fucking queers. Heath Slater, Rhino.
Heath Slater and Rhino.
There's no story. There's absolutely no story. The story, this is the most bullshit thing ever. The story is between American Alpha and the Usos are challenging Heath Slater and Rhino because of it. Where was American Alpha, you asked? They're in an 8-man tag team match on the kickoff show. With all the other queer teams that don't have storylines.
I never watched the kickoff show.
It was terrible. Don't ever watch it. The one enjoyment I got out of it is that Jerry Lawler wanted John Cena to win. He was like, I'm going for John Cena! And I was like, thank you. You finally know something for once, Jerry. And then, meanwhile, he keeps trying to hit on Nikki Bella because he's still a thirsty whore.
Oh, yeah.
And he should be going for Carmella because he likes 8-year-old girls. But that's a different story for a different time.
I'm going for Alexa Bliss.
Which
brings us...
no, that's later on in the show.
Never
that's
mind.
like way later on in the show.
Never
That's
mind.
like the semi-main event.
Fuck it.
Believe it or not.
Fuck it. I don't care.
But yeah.
I would still.
Usos and the fucking queers. It was the gayest match ever. There was no story. There was no reason to care. Heath Slater's Titantron says, I got kids. His shirt says, I got kids. And you people are behind this because you relate to having kids, I guess.
Insert video clip of Brock Lesnar saying, I don't give a shit about your kids.
I don't give a shit about your kids.
And then also insert my clip of, I don't give a shit about anything. Because I don't.
I don't give a shit about anything.
I would love for you to just replay that one clip of the video where
That's
you
what
just
I
say
was
it.
going to. I
Good.
had a good mindset. I was actually thinking about it, but...
Okay.
Rhino and Heath Slater won too. Why did they win? Why? No, have they been on SmackDown?
I feel like it would have been dumber if the Usos won, though.
It would have been dumb either way, but why did they retain? Why did they retain cleanly is my question. Because they're faces. What am I talking about?
Because the Usos
they
are
done
heels
DQ.
now. And the Uso heel thing is not working. It's not.
They're the worst heels ever. I watched their...
They're the most dry... It's like watching a wet paint... It's like watching paint dry on a fucking wall.
I watched their They had a kickoff interview with Tom Phillips before the fucking match. And, like, they sent in questions. And it was literally the dumbest questions ever. Like, one of them was, will you try to beat the New Day? And it's like, okay, well, one, they're on the other brand. And so, of course, these dumbass Usos, they respond on, nah, son, nah. Nah, man.
Nah,
I'm
son.
filled with fame because the universe, dog.
He goes up against his face like, nah, dawg.
It's like,
Nah.
fucking, I don't care if you act black. Like, I get black people are evil, but acting black does not make you a fucking heel.
Whoa.
No, fuck it.
Slow
You know
the
black
fuck
people
down.
do the most terrible things on human earth. Even black people know it. I don't want to hear anybody say otherwise. This annoys me. I love all black people. I'm very pissed off today.
This pay-per-view did not
What is the next
do
match?
well for any human being
I don't
either.
even know what the next match is.
The next match is
After the
fucking
tag match.
Slater and Rhino.
Yeah. Oh, it's Swagger Corbin.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, this is on the pre-show.
The
originally.
one thing that I was slightly okay with was definitely who won in this match.
Okay, sure, we'll go with that. But it still doesn't change the fact that Jack Swagger's gut is hanging through his singlet. Baron Corbin has a tummy face. His face smiles every single time he walks around the ring, which is a huge problem. And there's no story here. What is the story? Why are they fighting? When was the last time Jack Swagger was on TV? When was Baron Corbin on TV? Wasn't Baron Corbin feuding with the little Kalisto kid?
No, that happened like months ago. and
When did
now
that
it's-
end?
Now it's completely... No, it didn't even end. It's pretty much irrelevant now.
Where's that little Lucha fuck at?
He's nowhere to be found anymore. I don't know. He probably went to Lucha Underground.
I'd be fucking died. I hope a train fucking ran him over. Corbin won. Nobody gives a shit because there's no storyline to be invested into. Corbin's the Twilight Zone hero, and fucking Jack Swagger is the All-American still because it's working for him. But they're never gonna push him.
The We the People chant is the only thing that slightly gets him over.
But it doesn't matter because they're never gonna push him because they don't have faith in him because the people say Jack Swagger had one of the worst world title reigns ever, and then they praise Balor. So fuck you.
Nobody likes Jack Swagger though. That's the
Fuck
thing.
off. I don't know why. Jack Swagger's... He needs to lose weight, but he's good. He's honestly so good, and he could be used for so much better.
Same thing with Corbin though.
And then we had the great spectacle.
The thing is that they just don't make Corbin look strong at all. Like, what you should be doing with Corbin is a fucking Goldberg thing. Have him completely dominant.
Corbin's career was fucked the moment he won the Battle Royal. When you win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, you
that's
lose
kind
for
of
the
a
rest of your
curse.
life.
That's kind of a curse.
It's Cesaro's teaming up with Sheamus now. Big Show's not even on TV, and now Baron Corbin's feuding with Jack Swagger.
Big Show's career died years ago though.
But still, it's Big Show, dude. Big Show's one of the only guys we have left. I wish he would be on TV. I would root for him because he's unique and different, and he actually has character. But no, instead I have to deal with fucking small little indie ass midgets. The greatest matchup ever. Speaking of small indie ass midgets, Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. You people, I swear to God, you people are so... I hate all of you. This was the worst match ever. There's no reason to care.
I fucking told you though. I fucking told you so.
It doesn't fuck it.
My
so much bullshit.
my predictions were right for like most of the show. My prediction. I fucking told you so. Why would Dolph Ziggler lose his career all out of the fucking blue?
I had faith. I really have faith.
You see, it just didn't make sense. The only thing that would make sense is to just stir up attention for another match that nobody would have given a shit for otherwise.
But hey, you know what? It was a last minute change. Because the Smackdown DVR preview for this Tuesday listed they would take a look back at Dolph Ziggler's career as it comes to an end. So it was a last minute change.
Okay.
Dude, just bullshit. You know, this is okay. First of all, nobody fucking cares about this feud. This is the worst feud ever. Do you know how many times they done Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz? Too many times.
Any match that wasn't a title match was a battle for Cleveland.
And now, it's like these fucking smarks out there act like it's the greatest feud ever because Dolph Ziggler and Miz are screaming during their promos now. And they go, guys, they're showing how they really feel. They're showing enthusiasm behind their promo. Can you fucking shut the fuck up?
That's exactly what they do though. They fucking act.
You're the same fucking people who hated Dolph Ziggler being in the main event title picture against Dean Ambrose. You're the same fucking people. So because Dolph Ziggler and The Miz can cut good promos on each other, that makes their match a 5-star classic? No. This feud is terrible. Nobody has character. Dolph Ziggler shakes his ass to the ring. Miz is a gay-ass cunt, and he'll always be a gay-ass cunt.
I never thought... how... Like, my question is, how are people saying any 5-star match that, like, any match that involved the Spirit Squad would be a 5-star.
Ziggler only super kicks.
He only super kicked.
If he's not flopping dead around the ring like a fish out of water, he's super kicking. That's all that man does. And then the Miz goes, the moneymaker. And he fucking puts people in his finger 4 that he acts like he invented, even though Ric Flair's the god of that. And then Maurice is the ugliest woman on human earth. If any of you fap your dick over to Maurice, go fucking cut your penis off. I'm so sick of this shit. It's unbelievable. Maurice
Choppy or pee-pee.
Maurice is a ugly ass human being. I'd rather fuck Hillary Clinton before I fuck Maurice.
That's a big claim. Holy shit.
That is a huge claim. She's so fuck. Okay, first of all, you know something's wrong with her because she sees something in The Miz. That's problem 1. Problem 2 is her face is so fake. She looks like she just came out of the plastic like surgery system with a new face because her old face was ugly as shit. So when she tried to redo it, it came out even uglier and she acts like she's okay with it. And then the No Mercy promo is the gayest thing ever because it's her talking in French with perfume and she sprays the perfume and then it says No Mercy in French. That's so unbelievably gay. Maurice, you can go hang yourself. Miz, you can go hang yourself. Dolph Ziggler, go lynch yourself with all the other Jews. I hate this. I love Jews too.
No, you can't even lie about that.
No, I am a Jew. No, I'm not. I get a suit for being
Paul
a Jew.
Heyman?
I'm a Jew and I get money. Let me pay you, Steph. 1, 2, 3.
All in $1 bills.
4.
All in $1 bills.
Don't you? So, Ziggler and Miz was the worst match ever. If you liked it, go hang yourself. Because there was no story to care about. There's no reason to care about it. No characters to get invested behind. It's the same bullshit. Let's roll around the ring for 50 minutes. The crowd didn't care until like the very end when Dolph Ziggler started super kicking and the fucking Spirit Squad members came out. That too. They had to involve the Spirit Squad members.
Oh,
in
yeah.
it. Really?
Of course they did.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck about Nikki! Nobody cares!
Nikki is the best fucking Spirit Squad member, though. I love wrestling.
I don't. This is the worst time to be a wrestling fan. There's legit no product to get behind. The only thing to get behind right now is Matt Hardy and his Broken Brilliance. And even that can't save TNA anymore. Because now fucking Eddie Edwards is champion. There's no saving the and Team X Gold is running wild. There's no wrestling company to get behind. I'm going to start watching CZW.
Don't do that.
I'm going to start.
Don't.
It's either that or I'm going to start watching What Culture Pro Wrestling.
No.
Because I would rather sit through something that I can fucking laugh at for being a terrible joke than watch this shit where everything is so unbelievably gay, it makes me want to hang myself. Becky Lynch got injured. Let's all take a moment to rejoice here. Becky Lynch got hurt.
Becky Balboa.
That is the one positive so far. The only positive, actually. I hope Becky Lynch never wrestles ever again. I hope she doesn't make it to November 8th. Now, here's the most bullshit thing about this. They said that Alexa Bliss will get her title match on November 8th on the kickoff show in Glasgow, Scotland. So, here's my question to you. The rule is 30 days, correct?
I guess, yeah.
Keep note. When was the last time Becky Lynch defended the title?
I don't fucking remember. I don't keep track of
It was
Becky.
a long time ago. So, add that along with the 30 days that are going to pass to November 8th.
Yeah, okay.
Should she not be stripped of the title?
She should be stripped of her title
And
opportunity.
you know, here's the bullshit of it. You know what the bullshit is? The bullshit is, since it's Becky Lynch, all these smarks out here are going to say, guys, they're doing the right thing. It's too soon to take the title off Becky. They can't take the title off Becky. Becky's over as fuck! But if it was Brock Lesnar doing this, you know what it'd be? He's just a part-timer guy. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. Give the belt to Balor. You fucking queer smarks liking these anime heroes for no reason. What do you see in Becky Lynch? She owns the chocolate factory at Universal Studios Orlando. What a great fucking superstar. So Alexa Bliss instead fought the black woman.
It's a black woman.
The black woman won, if I remember.
Yeah.
Why?
Because she won. There's literally no reason for her winning.
And you know what they announced on the...
It's not like Naomi was on a roll either.
So I actually watched this pay-per-view for 4 hours and 20 minutes because I watched 20 minutes of talking smack.
I think anyone could have seen that having Alexa Bliss winning would have been the miles better option.
And on talking smack, Shane and Daniel said, it's okay that Alexa lost. She'll still get her title match on November 8th at Glasgow. So what was the point of having Naomi win? Was it to prove black women can win things? Is that what it was? I don't understand. It's not fucking African American month. That's February. Main event. The real main event. Because in my world, the main event comes on last. I don't know what world you live in, but the main event is the last match on the fucking card. So this amazing main event was Scary Orton versus Bray Wyatt. I said Scary Orton and Bray Wyatt. I totally mixed those up. Oh well.
Scary Orton and Scary Bray Wyatt.
That too.
According to WWE.
Now,
because apparently Randy Orton can get so cynical that he becomes scary like Wyatt.
in the middle of this, I texted him.
Good job.
And I texted him in the middle of this, and I had to tell him, I was wrong. This is the greatest feud ever. Because...
I don't know why you tried to convince me that.
Because at first I was convinced that they were playing the characters well. Because Bray Wyatt's a jobber who claims he's scary. So the gimmick is he claims he's scary and he gets in people's heads, but then he just loses because he's a fucking jobber. And then Randy Orton thinks he hears voices and he's a dumbass. So that's why he's seeing all these things in his head and his head's like morphing in these video packages. I was thoroughly convinced that was a story, and I was like, wow, you know what? This is a really good feud because it shows both characters for who they truly are. Nope. Not by the end of this match, because Bray Wyatt fucking won. You know why he won? Because Luke fucking Harper came back. You know why Luke Harper came back? Because Eric Rowan's gone now. They switched one injured fucking with the other injured fuck.
Hey guys, you remember Luke Harper? Spell like up, nigga! And then he just comes sprinting out from out of nowhere.
Do you realize... Okay. If you couldn't use Eric Rowan on SmackDown, what makes you think you're going to be able to use Luke Harper on SmackDown? He's going to be in the same position with Wyatt. It's not going to change. It's going to be the same shit. It's going to be, oh, Luke Harper's going to face Randy Orton tonight. It's a very personal matchup. And then he's going to lose to Randy Orton. And then they're going to have another Bray and Randy match. This pay-per-view is the worst pay-per-view ever because feuds are continuing. I don't understand their need for feuds to continue. Miz and Ziggler is continuing. Dean Styles will continue. Cena Styles will continue. Randy and Bray is still continuing. Alexa versus Becky Lynch is still going to continue. Nothing is ending. You remember when pay-per-views used to end things? Even the Cell pay-per-view. There's 3 rematches already booked on that show. 3! Fucking 3! Those rematches are the fucking main matches! Why the fuck would I pay for the last pay-per-view if you're gonna give me the same shit on this pay-per-view?
Oh, but they're throwing a twist. They're throwing that Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, Rusev and Reigns will be in Hell in a Cell. I don't care! Good! Rusev's a fucking barbarian brute in a fucking cage. I don't give a shit. I don't care that... my family. I fight for my family inside this cell. Reigns.
I mean, to be fair, Reigns has proved that he can have a good match in a Hell in a Cell.
That is the best feud going on right now, but I still don't give a shit about it. I don't care about Jar Jar Banks and Mad Flair. I don't care about... My name's Seth Rollins and I'm a face now, but I'm still gonna act like a heel. Don't hurt me, please.
Why do you still keep him in a heel persona even though he is so face right now? It's unbearable.
And then you got Fatty Owen. I'm the champion now. Crack jokes with me, Chris Jericho. You're on the list! This is the worst product ever. It's absolutely terrible, and I'm so sick of this shit. I wouldn't even review this shit anymore. But there's 100 people out there almost that want you to watch this. For whatever reason.
I feel so sorry for Brother Keith. He deserves better.
Everyone deserves better. I deserve better. You deserve better. The life deserves better. God deserves better. Everyone deserves better here.
If you haven't noticed, since Vince McMahon's feud with Shawn Michaels and God, he does not give a shit.
They need to bring God back. I'd rather watch God wrestle than Sami Zayn.
I'd rather watch Vince McMahon get jiggy with God than any feud that's going on.
I don't remember who I
wrestling
told
right
this yesterday, but I told someone that I'd rather watch John Cena penetrate children than watch AJ Styles have another match.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a very serious point. So, kids, what did we learn today? We learned the product sucks. We learned No Mercy was terrible. We learned black people are amazing. We learned Jews are amazing. We learned there's a lot of penis jokes to be made. We learned Cena's still the savior. We learned AJ Styles is still champion. We learned Dolph Ziggler is the new Intercontinental Champion. He's going to celebrate that like it's his biggest accomplishment ever. But really, he's still an Intercontinental Champion.
It's just the Intercontinental Champion.
So he's not going to get anywhere, ever.
That doesn't mean shit nowadays.
And we learned that Zack Ryder is the most over. Oh, and Kurt Hawkins debuted on the kickoff show.
On the kickoff... Oh my god.
Where he promised the fans on last Tuesday's Smackdown that he would step into the ring.
Kurt Hawkins deserves so much better than that, though.
So, he goes to the ring. He steps in the ring. And then he says, I stepped in the ring. Now it's time for another Kurt Hawkins announcement. I will make my live debut this Tuesday on Smackdown. And then he walks away.
Is the joke that he's just never gonna fucking really debut? Don't do that.
Gee, I wonder who else they tried that with. I was thinking Eva Marie, but okay.
Well, I mean, same with Fandango, but... Oh, the difference is he actually debuted and at WrestleMania.
And he beat Chris Jericho. Yeah, Fandango beat Chris Jericho. You remember that? I remember that.
I remember that. Whoever the fuck Ashton Kutcher's friend is, remember that too. Ashton Kutcher.
The moment you talk about Ashton Kutcher is the moment we end this video.
That 70 show.
You missed. John Cena just took a face first into the steel!
That's because